Okay, so let's discuss Castorice. I am a really, really, really tiny YouTuber, so if they start attacking me, I would gladly go and do Discord call and just question them on the stupid things they're asking a kid. Anyways, let's talk about Castorice. I'm not gonna meme on her. I'm just gonna say, um, go for her if you want to. I'm going for her. Does it really matter if you spend money on her? No. Is it a bad thing that you do? No, don't let any content creator tell you otherwise. I think it's a good thing that you go for her if you feel like it would benefit your account. That's my position, okay? If you don't want it because the global passive being quote unquote broken, then don't go for it. I mean, it's that simple, right? It only happens once anyway, so it really isn't that broken in the first place. I just saw what five content creators bash another one for wanting to say, "Oh, go, you can go for Castro. She's a really good character." Listen, if you're starting the game and you really like the character, you like its design, you like the character in general, you like its playstyle, go for the damn character. I don't care. Okay, I'm sure a simple amount of this player base knows the same exact rule. It's like if it's a character you enjoy using, then why would you skip it? I mean, if it's a character you want to go for, then go for it. It's very easy to just say that and not be mad about it, but content creators make everything a big deal, especially in the Genshin communities and the Honkai communities, because it's like, oh, you're supporting it. It's like, no, I just like the character. There's a difference between spending money on it. I don't spend money on the characters. I just get them because I make accounts. Like, there's no difference with it. I mean, there actually really is, because when you're spending money, you're knowing that you're actually getting rid of something physical for something that isn't really real. It's just like a art base. It's like somebody selling art. So, yeah, personally, I think I would go for Castorus. Do you have to? No, you can go for Anoxa. Or you could just skip banners. I mean, it's up to you, but I'm going for her. Now, if a content creator starts bashing me because I'm going to go for her, either I'm going to absolutely ignore what they have to say, which, let's be honest, the Honka community would probably cancel me for this, for saying, yeah, you can go for Castorus if you want to. I would, okay, if I was like in your position, I probably would, honestly. A million are you kidding me? It's the only annoying thing about her is how hard she is to build, because you need HP, you need a certain set that you can't really access, you need 5-star relics. Yes, you need 5-star relics for her. She needs everything. She needs crit rate, she needs crit damage, she needs a little bit of effect res. Like, she needs a lot, okay? She needs attack percent. She needs all of that. So she is a little bit annoying to build, and you cannot roll speed, which I've managed to do somehow. Or managed to not roll speed somehow. But if you really want a character because you really like them, go ahead. The global passive is a really controversial thing. I don't think it's that bad. Other people think is if you skip Castorus, you can skip her. It's up to you, okay? I mean, is it going to heavily benefit you if you skip her? No, it's going to hugely impact you, especially with the meta being so rapidly. Hyacine is another conversation a lot of people are talking about, oh yeah, she isn't really that broken as we thought. Isn't that what you want? So you guys are just making double-edged swords out of nothing. You're making like, oh, we need a really good character to bring back this game. And then suddenly you don't want a good character. And then when they bring a bad character, like a character that's just decent, you're like, she sucks. It's like, pick your poison. You're not getting both. You're not going to get characters that are both. Like, oh, you wanted the Castorus to be weak? Castorus is kind of weak. Yeah, she does all this great damage, but once she gets hit, she's pretty much dead. You know how much health she takes away from herself? You know how much damage enemies do? Like, they can debuff her, they can nuke her. It's not really that hard for her to die, unless you got Adventuring, which really, actually, yeah, you should be running Adventuring with her anyways. But, and if you don't have Adventuring, it's definitely Luocha, because Huahua will waste all your skill points, and you want your skill points reserved for other characters, or Gallagher would be pretty good too. Personally, I think it's just like, in my opinion at least, no, I'm not even saying my opinion. It is true. If you want a character, just go for it. I mean, what does it care if one big creator from Honkai starts attacking, or one big creator from Genshin's like, you like what's her name? Oh my gosh. You like Ayaka. I'm a ban you from my Discord. Like, nobody asked for that, Karen. Also, may I remind you, I have gotten banned from Honkai Star Rail Discord just because I mentioned leaks. You want me to make a new alt and start bashing them for it? No. Will I probably end up making a new alt anyway to be annoying? Yes, I'm probably going to make the leaks again. I'm just going to make a ban every one of my alt discords. I might as well do that. It'd be funny. Also, it also piss them off. So it'd be funny. I love that. But, I'm not going to do that. It's just a waste of time. It's like bashing people and wasting your words because you feel like, I don't understand why it's so bad that people are talking so good about Castorice. What is so offensive about that? I mean, that's just stupid. I think her passive is a bit too much. I agree. I think it's going too deep into it. Do I think you shouldn't go for her? No. I think it's a bit funny that people make a big deal out of it. Yes, it's not really a big deal. I'm gonna be honest, there are some things that would be much bigger deal. Like if they gave Bailu a cleanse. I think especially if she got an ult cleanse, she'd be the best healer and she's a free to play. Or like Bailu's this, I honestly make fun of Bailu all the time. It's like, this character does everything but cleanse. Trash character. Or Linksha, yeah, she does healing, but Gallagher exists. Gallagher is just significantly better than her. Just in every way. And yet, for some reason, people went for her. I don't know why, honestly. Like, the only thing she has over Gallagher is the AoE cleanse. That's about it. And she's like half as good as Gallagher. Gallagher just does significantly more healing for your team. And some people don't even understand what Gallagher does. Again, these big content creators are types of people to use Jingliu as they would pop Jingliu's ult before she was even in her craze state because half of them don't understand how she works. Or the people who just like, Byron Luna is unusable without Sparkle, which is never true. I have Fugue on my team. Like, I have a heavily skill point positive team, but I have Fugue and Natasha on my team, and he does just fine. He's a really good character. Mine has like, 80 crit rate to 170 crit damage, and about almost 4,000, let's say for that, 3.5k attack. Like, he's pretty okay. I mean, he does a really good amount of damage. He definitely nukes the enemies. His ult is not his main source. Again, it's his skill, and he should be propagation, but he isn't. But personally, as you can see, this is how I build characters. You want to see... Like, I don't know what to say about Sulfur Wolf. I mean, this is just one of the few characters I build insane. I actually built him. Like, he's still being worked on, but I'm building him. I'm building her. You don't see people build her. Like, that's kind of my point. And like, I'm a weird person when it comes to these games. Like Battle Cats, I'll throw the random lineup at it. My point is like, the fact you're bashing somebody because they're going for a character that you don't like is just pathetic. It brings you in just a more, you're gonna get backlash yourself. Like, imagine I'm this famous content creator. I'm like, oh, it's fine to go for Castorice if you want to. If you want to spend money on her, it's fine. Because it is. It's if you like the... Okay, I understand if you really like the character and you don't like her because she's really overpowered. That is all right. Then it's up to you if you want to go for her. That's where the situation gets kind of like confusing because it's like, yeah, you want to go for her, but she does too much damage for your liking. Or maybe she has too many abilities. Or maybe it's just because she's too much. Like, they put too much into her. But the thing is, in the next year, she's either not going to be that good, or she's just going to completely fall off. It's one of the two. Have you seen Acheron? She used to be one of the best characters in the game, dealing over 400k damage and ult. Now, she barely does any damage. Her ult barely does any damage. I mean, there are just significantly better characters that do more. That's kind of my example. It was like, Castorice is good now, but wait until those 5 or 6 months later when she's just being okay. Or when there's a character that just entirely replaces her. My point being, like, you're going to bash people for going for her, and you're going to say you're going to skip her, but there's going to be a point where you're going to go for her anyway just for content. People go for her because they want her, not because you think you shouldn't go for her. I think it's one of those trippy situations where people are going to skip her and assume that she's going to be this really broken character when she's not even going to have the best abilities in the game. There's still going to be characters that are significantly better, like sustains. She can't sustain herself like Mighty can, and people don't complain about Mighty. Mighty can literally infinitely revive himself, and nobody's complaining about him. They're laughing like, ha ha ha, that's funny. It's not really funny. I don't like characters like that who can just abuse everything they have. And yeah, the point of a character is to use its kit to its best ability. But the fact he can just infinitely revive as soon as he's in that state, and it really isn't that hard to get into the state, is my point. It's actually my entire point. Is like, you're complaining about Castorice, but then you look at Mighty and you tell me, like, what do you want me to say about it? Like, I think Mighty is significantly better than Castorice because he has much more abilities to offer for his team. However, if you combine that, like you combine her global with Mighty, it's not really going to make a difference on his kit. He's still going to have the infinite revive trick as long as you're in his state. Like, I don't see where you're getting with this stupid argument of like, I'll always skip her, I'll always do this, I'll always do that, and then you're gonna go for her. Like, your whole, you know what's funny is these creators talk about all this shit about these characters, about, oh, they're sexualizing. They also go for them too. It's like, okay. Like, I understand, like, people want these characters. Like, I'm not a big person when it comes to the big boob characters with the nice big butts and stuff. Like, I don't care about that. I like Shinha because I like her clothes. Okay, I'm a big clothes person when it comes to these characters. I like Scylla because I like her clothes. I like what she wears. I like the way they put her. I like her scythe. I like her ultimate. Those are the things I like about characters. That's the reason I go for them. Not because they're a stupid character. Like, Rizal went for Sunday. I loved what he said in his ult. I loved his character. I loved his design. I loved his art. Like, that. Those are the reasons I went for him. Like, I didn't go for him just because I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go for him because he's broken, or oh my goodness, he's hot. Like, that's not also another thing. That's another thing I want to discuss. But my point is, you're bashing people for what? Because they want to go for a character because it's better than other characters? I mean, God forbid somebody can't like a character without getting bashed. Like, I like Varesa. I like her playstyle. I like her personality. Okay, people are just gonna take that. I like her personality. I like the way her whole thing is literally just, oh, I like food. Crunch the hamburger up and eat it. That's funny to me. I like her speed. I like how fast she can run. I like her ult. I like how she plays. I like her bouncing and destroying the enemies and crushing them. It's so satisfying to see those enemies just pop away. It's great. What I don't like is people who bash her because, oh my gosh, boobs. Like, you're the people who have the problem, not the people who are actually physically going for that. It's you mentioning it in the first place. Like, oh my gosh, guys, we shouldn't go for her because she got big boobs. So what? Does that have to do with anything? Oh my gosh, you shouldn't go for her because they're exposing her butt. Like, okay. So if a race is wearing really short clothes, why are you affected by that? I mean, if you don't like her, then don't go for her. It's like any character is like these are the types of people that be like, oh yeah, I hate this character, I don't want to go for it, and then they go for it anyway. It's kind of that point. And then see, people joke about the sexually things, and that's fine, you know, and they still go for them. Like, people are like, like there's all sides to Honkai and Genshin and Sinless. I mean, people are just gonna attack from all sides. It doesn't really matter. I get controversy just from this video. They could cut a part out and be like, oh yeah, this is what this guy said about it, and they didn't actually see the real video, and then I'm just gonna laugh and be like, and I'm gonna get backlash and get canceled. Like, and I bring a new account into YouTube. I'm like, these people are so pathetic. I can't believe that they would cancel me over this. Like, that's my point. It's like, people can do anything as well. It's, Genshin isn't in, no, that's not even my point. These Hoyo's communities are mental. Like, in the mind, most of the people that play this game are actually mental in one way or another. Whether it's making accounts for a new character, whether it's spending tons of money on the game, more than somebody makes in a year, whether it's complaining that other people go for characters that you don't like, whether it's because a character is so broken, because that's what anniversary characters are supposed to take. Legends, for instance. Has there not been a character in the game that isn't better than the last? There's a few, right? But then you see the rest of them and you're like, oh my gosh. I'm dead if I go against him. Like Ultra Majin Vegeta. He's still good. I don't know why they added a counter to Ultra Cell. Ultra Cell was fine. He was doing his thing. Okay, he was dealing with that stupid pissant. And then, of course, they were like, yeah, let's just add a counter to him. It's only been 1 week. And guess what happens? He's back, and he's horrifying the meta again. And it's really annoying. That Goku just pisses me off. I hate that Goku, okay? Everybody acts like Ultra Cell's going to be the big deal. I think the big deal is Majin Ku and Majin Du. Look at them. He blows a little bubble and explodes you. Majin Ku, big orb, faints, ultimate, faint, big orb again, faint, rush. That's all it takes. Like, it's a very good example is Legends and Honkai have about the same changing metas. Everything changes in such a little time. Notice how we went from Acheron, and then we went to the Herda, and then we went to Castorice, and we're going to Anaxa too. Like, we're going from Silverwolf to Anaxa in less than basically 2 years, right? Almost 2 years, right? But keep it in that mind. We're going from inflicting just one weakness with Firefly to inflicting all 7 with an ult. You know how insane that is? Like, you have to pop Firefly's ult and you have to use her skill. 1 weakness. And then we're going to Fugue. She just forces you to lose your weakness. Like, bam, bam, bam. We're just, see this noticeable pattern? Inevitably, we're going to get to Castorice where there's going to be a universal mechanic. And there's probably going to be one with future characters like Hyacinth. There's probably going to be future characters even farther down the line that have those. You know why? Because they have to make it so you want to spend money. And eventually they're going to start buffing Argenti back. So he gets his things. They're going to buff other characters. I guarantee you none of the characters are going to be horrible. Probably Sela, but Genshin doesn't like promoting characters like that. I don't know why. But, I mean, damn, you people are complaining, especially these really famous, you're like, I'm not going to go for him. Just don't go for her. You don't have to go for her. Nobody is begging you to go for her. Why do you have to attack other creators who want to go for her? Explain that. You know how childish that is? Like, these Genshin and Honkai and whatever Zenless creators are really weird as it is. I mean, I'm weird. Everybody's weird. They're like, some of them are crazy horny and stuff, and I just don't understand it. Like, when are you going to stop attacking people because they want to go for characters they like, and when are you going to wake up and realize that you're not always going to get the way you want? Genshin and Honkai and Zenless are always going to add these broken characters. It's just like Miyabi. Miyabi is significantly better than the rest characters. Like, there's no doubt to there. That's the Acheron of Zenless. Or you have New Valette is just significantly better than the rest of the characters in the game. He can literally solo Abyss by himself. Of course, the second team doesn't count. I'm talking about just, like, one team. Like, even just in extra levels, he can still solo it. That's my point, is there's always going to be this broken character. But it doesn't seem to be a surprise that people always complain about these characters in one way or another. Somebody's going to complain about Fugue. Somebody's going to complain about this character. Somebody's going to complain about this character. Somebody's going to complain about this character because they don't have enough pros and enough cons. I think Sela is broken. You want me to come backlash him? I think she's actually better than every DPS in the game. Period. She will not be She will not be in competition for a very, very long time. I think she is one of the most relevant DPSs. She is just insane with Tribby. She has insane skills with Jade. I mean, there are just so many options right there in her front doorstep. And she's just standing there and she's an Emanator. See? There you go. I think Castorice isn't that bad of a unit. I think she's good. And she can have her shine, but she has some weaknesses in that kit somewhere. I guarantee she has some weaknesses. It's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, she does this, but guess what? She takes away the rest of your team's health. Have you seen what she does? She takes away all their health. They have one. If they get tapped before anybody's able to go, they're dead. You don't have an ult? Goodbye. It's like Castorice at least requires some strategy. Like, do I want to take the role? Do I want to wait a little bit? That's going to be in your mind every time you're using Castorice, which is why you're going to need Adventuring. But if they destroy Adventuring shield, what are you supposed to do? What? Well, there's eventually going to be enemies that just literally go straight through his shield. They're going to have counters to that. This is why Castorice is being added. Because they know they're going to add Unisword even more annoying. There's going to be Unisword just going to be absolutely resistant to all traits. All of them, all traits. We're not in Battle Cats. They're gonna be resistant to all elements and all debuffs, and they're just gonna be like, oh, 100% defense reduction on you. Get rid of everything. Just get rid of everything. They get rid of shields and everything. Like, that's just gonna be an inevitable thing. So me saying Castorice isn't broken is probably very true. Her ability isn't really that special, in my opinion, okay? I think you could still play the game normally with having her. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to go for her or wanting to go for her in general. It's like, it's really up to you. Secondly, is it your business? Actually, that should be, I mean, my mother were discussing that. It should be illegal to go into other people's businesses if they want to do something. Like, when you're posting on social media, you want people to hear your opinion, that's fine. But it's like, it should be illegal outside of that to go into people's, I don't know, I just, thought of that. It's like, it should actually be illegal for somebody, listening to somebody else, but it's like, mind your damn business! Anyways, is it really, do you really have to get worked up over this? No, it's not a big deal. If I want to go for Castorice because I like her design, because I think her passive would help me, is that a bad thing? No. Is me spending money on the game going to be a bad thing for her? No. You're not promoting Honkai because you're spending money on her. You're going to promote them either way. It doesn't really matter what unit you go for. I understand if we have, if everybody agreed that, oh yeah, these units are getting ridiculous, I can't even use seal. I actually have, that's one of my perspectives. I don't like the meta change either, okay? I don't like that I can't use seal anymore. I have to literally bring in Sunday, in Sparkle, or whatever to make her perfect. And even then, she's just okay. That's my point. That's what I don't like, okay? That's what I personally don't like. But you don't see me going to Hoyo and making a full protest out of it. So why do you have to convince people to riot the fact, don't go for Castorice, don't get this meta change? Because inevitably, if you skip her, you're going to regret it in the long run anyways. And the people who are going for it and want you to roll for them, you're probably going to end up destroying their account somehow. That's actually one of my biggest things. Now, I respect you for doing it, but I can't. I would never let a creator roll on my account. I don't trust other people's luck. I don't trust their actions. Okay, I don't trust them at all. There's some really nice creators in this world. There's Box2. There's, others, okay? There's that one other Asian guy. I don't know his name. I forgot, okay? I'm a big, I like the Asian people. They're good at Genshin, okay? They're good at it, okay? Have you seen their accounts? The stacked, the ridiculous amount that, I don't even know. That sounds really risky, but I'm telling you it's true. I've seen some crazy, broken units, okay? Out of, your typical Genshin player can't do as much as they can, shit. But point being is I don't know. I mean, if you really don't like the character, don't bash other people because you feel like it. It's not your business whether or not they want to go for it. If they mention they like it, then they like it. I don't know why people on social media are just so oh my gosh, he made a different opinion than me, I must kill him. That's so stupid. You're causing conflict out of nothing. It's really pathetic, and it's really childish, and it's something not even a 3-year-old would probably do. Let's be honest. Teenagers cause more annoyance than anybody. Most of the time, the reason that you get into school fights is because one teenager's being stupid, one's being stupid. It's school fights are also really stupid. There's a lot of really stupid things you do a lot more stupid things when you're a teenager than when you're a little kid, okay? Because when you're a little kid, you don't know any better. But when you're a teenager, you're very well aware, at least, of what could happen if you do this, or what happens if you make this certain person mad. You're well aware of that. But when you're a little kid, you're not very understandable. So I don't know why I'm comparing it to that, but when you're acting like that, it's immature, is what I'm trying to say. It's pathetic, and you should get a life. Now, is anybody going to bash me on this build? Probably. Let's be honest. There's going to be that one person why does Silverwolf have 140 speed? Why does Silverwolf have crit rate, crit damage? How come you still have effect hit rate on her? See, I'm in your head right now. You see this? This is my most broken character in the game. All right? Look at that. There's all that effect hit rate. There it is. See, I got one of the best characters in the game right here in my hands. This is one of my favorite characters. I love using this character. This character will never come out of my inventory ever. I will never not use Silverwolf. But of course, I don't also see people bash. You know how many people have friended me because I use this day? I build Silverwolf this way. You know how weird it is to see that? Like, oh my gosh, I see this guy that's a super mega whale just friend the hell out of me. Like, what? I guess that's my point is like, don't make a big deal out of it. It's not really a big deal that people want to go for Castorice. What's a big deal is you making a big deal out of it. Anyways, mind your manners and be nice to people. That is my conclusion. Be nice to people and it will get you a much longer way than being mean to people. So yeah, that concludes this. Thanks for watching. Of course, should you go for her? I would if it heavily benefits you. If you don't want her, you don't have to, but I personally would. I recommend going for her. If you have to spend money, I wouldn't spend money on this game. Don't spend money on any gacha game, even though I do sometimes. Like, I've bought the Woken passes, but that's about it. I haven't Battle Pass, that's as much as I'll do. I'm not a big person when it comes to like, oh, I'm gonna spam the hell out of this, I'm gonna spam the hell out of that. Like, no, that's not how I work. But yeah, that concludes this. Thanks for watching, and as always, mind your manners and peace.